The Council of International Students Australia, CISA, recently conducted a workshop that aims to put these new human rights principles into practice. This workshop allows for foreign students to be informed about safety issues, to voice their opinion, and become more aware of their rights in Australia. Aleem Nizari, president of the CISA, explains how important this workshop is to help educate students.
What are we doing to address those challenges? Are we educating the society enough? The approach to this is a strategic approach in terms of improving skills. There needs to be more responsibility amongst the institutions and the providers. The good thing about the principles is that it can be used as an advocacy tool across the sector, and they are able to voice out their opinions.
During 2009, the media of Australia reported crimes and robberies against Indians that were described as racially motivated. Rallies were organised across Melbourne and Sydney to protest against this violence.
Education, not racist exploitation.
India was the second top source country for Australia's international education industry, but since these attacks, the number of foreign students coming to Australia has significantly declined. Australian Race Discrimination Commissioner Helen Zoki explains how these new human rights principles aim to boost the influx of foreign students.
The actual development of these principles was very much driven by the experience of Indian students in Melbourne in 2009. These principles show an added commitment to international students. I hope that they will help with what undoubtedly was some of the reputation loss.
Indian community leaders in Australia believed the media had blown the issue out of proportion. Manal Sina is one of those people.
International students are not safe is again based on these few incidences that happened. Media hype was massive. I mean, these hypes etc. could be stopped, but that didn't happen, and in my belief that's what has created all the repercussions. I disagree completely. Australia is the most beautiful and calm place.
Ms. Zoki hopes that organisations take on board these new principles to not only help the Australian economy, but also help create a positive experience while studying in Australia.
The main thing that we're going to do in the first instance is ensure that we get this out to as many different organisations as possible and to student associations. The international education experience is about human beings, and we want that to be a really good experience.